plenary sessions, dynamic speakers, real talk about the issues that impact our communities, and then some good food and a live band. Saturday, October 25th, LA Trade Tech, Left Coast Farm. The event is free and open to the public, but you must register at our KBLA1580.com website, where you can also peep the plenary topics. The future belongs to those who show up and engage. So don't just think about change, be part of the conversation that creates it. The Left Coast Forum is brought to you by the LA Progressive, the Empowerment Congress, Community Coalition, Partnership for Growth LA, Southwest Voter Registration Education Project, LA Care Health Plan, United Teachers Los Angeles, Black Progressive Action Coalition, St. John's Community Health, the National Lawyers Guild, the Weingart Foundation, and more. Space is limited, so if I were you, I'd register right now at KBLA1580.com. Your voice matters, your presence matters. We'll see you there.
Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
Listen to this. Time only waits for the state that creates. And I'm honestly too rich to care about manifestation. Some of you guys will drop out now. He's too cocky to make this video. I'm only stating what you should state. This video is going to be about how to become rich by first becoming rich internally. This is one of the keys to manifestation. And by employing this, I recently had a guy comment on my YouTube that $50,000 just came into his bank account unexpectedly. And every day, if you look at the comments under my videos, you'll see just results after results after results. This is how you do it. I'll give you 5 pieces of analogies on this iPad. I'll draw it for you, where you can implement this in your life. And this is for you to understand it better, because there's only one key, and it's you, right? Everything is as you seem. You're so used to saying everything is as it seems. Change it around. So these are 5 keys for you to recognize the power is you. The external world is a representation of you. So how do we change ourselves? Manifestation is self-mastery. Let's do this. First off, there's only one state that leads you to your desired reality. We've talked about this.
Wait, hold on.
Before.
The brother said, what? Self-mastery is the only manifestation? I want to play more, but I have a lot to get to. Who was that, by the way?
Chris the Wiz Miller.
Chris the Wiz Miller. He said what I needed, though. Self-awareness, self-realization is the only real manifestation. I was having a wonderful conversation with the lovely Jill Monroe as we were, crossing paths. She leaving after her wonderful and amazing show, and me coming in to do this one. We were talking about what's going on, hip-hop and music and all of it. And it reminded me of a conversation I was having, of course, you guessed it, in the cigar lounge. We think manifesting material things and the right spouse brings happiness. But all of this is just superficial dressings, hors d'oeuvres, right? It's not the meal. Self-realization is the meal. And so we were playing around, laughing, and having these conversations, and it was deep, of course. And then the term youification or youifestation instead of manifestation. Youifestation. You must manifest you, the real you, the whole you, the complete you. Many people struggle with doing that. They think by acquiring things, the nice home in the nice neighborhood with the nice school district, with the tree-lined streets, with the backyard pool and barbecue pit and sunken, fireplace. They think these things will be a suitable substitute for youifestation. You have to manifest you. And many of us just dress it up until you use the manifestation practices, right, to manifest the whole you. You'll only manifest mirrored life curriculum for yourself. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear it that way. Listen, I want the Bentley Continental GT Speed. That's the car I want. But will it heal the wounds I have from childhood? Oh, I might enjoy the supple leather seats and the Naim sound system. Oh, I might just enjoy all of the amenities, the heated and it has all the the massage in the seats. Oh, it's just all beautiful. It's amazing. But when I get out of the car, I'm still fractured. And Jill and I was talking about well-adjusted people in this society. It is not possible to provide specific percentage of absolutely healed human beings because such a state is considered unattainable by psychology. This concept of being entirely free of internal or psychological wounds is considered unrealistic due to the complexity of the human experience. Right? I don't necessarily agree with this, okay? All right? It's not an easy process to individuate. It's not. But tonight, we're in court. I'm taking us to court. You all stand accused, not of failure, but of fraud. The fraud of pretending your hunger comes from the world outside, when the wound inside has never been faced. Your testimony up until now has been a plea for distraction. Today, your psyche puts you on trial for crimes against your own being, your own individuation, your own self-actualization. Listen, my opening statement is clear here. As the prosecutor, the record is undeniable. You pursued partners as proof you are lovable. Jobs as proof that you are worthy. Possessions as proof you exist. But each proof expired in your hands. What you call manifestation functions as relapse. Every shiny acquisition collapse under evidence. Unresolved trauma, disavowed grief, a nervous system hijacked by repetition compulsion. You, all of you out there, the defendant, have trafficked in illusions. On tonight's show, we will show beyond a doubt, beyond a shadow of a doubt, shadow, until unification, right, the raw manifestation of your whole unclothed self occurs. All outer manifestations remain counterfeit. Now, we have witnesses, and I will call the first mystical witness to the stand. And your mystical witness tells us that you masquerade as seeker, but I expose you as fugitive. You run towards abundance, but away from your own shadow. Right? You summon lovers as shields, money as morphine, success as camouflage, but the cosmos never bends to lies. It reflects you. And what it reflects is emptiness wrapped in a costume. The costume of I'm over it. The costume of success. The costume of I've made it. Mama, we made it. That's a costume, man. Until you confront the unloved, unclaimed, unwashed self, every place you build becomes another coffin for your authenticity. Right? I got questions for the defendant. I'm one of them. I'm on trial too. I'm just my own. I'm my own counsel. How many bodies must you consume before you realize sex does not equal intimacy? How many bank accounts must you inflate before you admit safety cannot be purchased? How do you still fantasize about a soulmate will cure what your own refusal to heal perpetuates? Gosh, you want a soulmate to come in and make it all better, but it's on you to... How long will you recycle the lie that external validation repairs internal rupture? The evidence screams otherwise. If I were to cross-examine myself, the mystical witness would say something like this. You say you manifest love, yet what arrives mirrors only your own abandonment. Who abandoned you first? Have you discovered that? Eric, call in from Carson, 1-800-920-15. I want to talk to you. The youification. Why are we seeking manifestation when we haven't fully manifested the you of it all, the me of it all, the we of it all? Dressing ourselves up in nice homes and nice cars does not hide the fact that we are playing self-hooky. Cross-examination continues. Every treasure turns to ash in your grasp because your grasp is rotten. When will you unclench the fist and hold yourself instead? You imagine destiny cheated you, huh? No, destiny waits at the mirror you refuse to face. Until youification happens. Not manifestation, youification. Right? The coronation of the naked you. Your manifestations, physical manifestations, will continue to betray you because you betray yourself. My closing argument here. This is not a mystery. This is a diagnosis. Attachment deregulation, dysregulation, seeks repair through substitution. Trauma reenacts itself as compulsion. Your so-called manifestations are not miracles, but symptoms. Until you manifest the whole you, the real you, the stripped down, the terrified, the trembling version of yourself, you will continue to produce objects that only confirm your deep sadness, loneliness, and emptiness. The evidence here is overwhelming. When we come forward, the voice of reason seeks to have a national discussion about the difficulty of youification, manifesting your true self, your real self, your whole self. Why is it so easy to go out into the world and manifest every desire you've ever had? How many times you seen people sitting over there riding an elephant on the back of a camel? Or laying down next to a tiger. Y'all all over the world doing all kind of stuff unindividuated. The youification. You haven't manifested the real you, the true you, the naked you. You're still working to push that away. I want to talk to you people about it. You'll never find the perfect person, right? Or have you already? Call in 1-800-920-1580. The VOR is on complete fire tonight.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is letting everyone know about great debt relief options now available to help people with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of your credit card debt. Get a free debt relief consultation when you call 800-259-9922. 800-259-9922. That's 800-259-9922.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a Capital One Saver card, so let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Autopsy Initiative provides a second autopsy free of charge for victims' families who have lost their loved ones due to a police-related death. The services offered through the initiative include the completion of a second autopsy, disclosure of preliminary findings, and a final autopsy report. A police-related death is when an individual is harmed by police officers using deadly force, which results in an individual's death. Police-related death includes in-custody deaths, including those that arise during contact with law enforcement officers during arrest, pursuit, booking, transport, or incarceration. The Autopsy Initiative has a team of board-certified pathologists on call. An autopsy request may be completed by anyone with a close relationship with the victim, which may include the victim's spouse, partner, relative, close friend, or lawyer. To request a free second autopsy for a victim of police violence, please visit knowyourrightscamp.com. That's knowyourrightscamp.com. Then click on Autopsy, then click on Request. At KBLA, we believe in justice for victims of police violence. We say their names, and we don't black down. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Most people think, I'm scared I'll get hurt, so they close their hearts off. And ironically, they close their hearts off to the most loving people in the moment right now. But what they actually attract are other people with closed hearts. So a people pleaser's got their heart closed, and they only attract takers.
Wow.
If you're a people pleaser, you're scared, you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, the takers see right through that. So let's say you really want to be rich, it's based on how willing you are to be poor.
Wow.
If you want the ultimate relationship, it's based on how willing you are to be alone. If you can love being alone, you'll cry out your codependency, you'll cry out the old story, and then you create a space for that. But if everyone is ambitiously just trying to date, they're going to be two attachments that are stopping each other from their inner truth, so it won't land. It won't last, right? So, and it goes all the way to, you want the best life? Totally accept death.
Wow.
To have the greatest life in the world, be completely and fully accepting of death. And the more you go, I'm fine with death, the more you feel free, right? It's weird because what we have now is a world of people who are really trying to put a million locks on the doors and protect themselves from a life they're not living. Right? Like, I gotta protect, I gotta keep my freedom, I gotta have all the weapons,
Hey, man, Kyle Cease, hey, listen, I don't know. Somebody better go look him up. Kyle Cease is out here cooking with the rarest palm oil. He got that orange palm oil. He out here cooking. Listen, the voice of reason. I want to have real conversations, meaningful conversations. You want to know why relationships aren't working? You want to know why there's such a struggle? This is headquarters for these types of conversations. The youification. You haven't even dealt with you yet. Stop lying to yourself. You do not want love. You don't want love. What you actually want is anesthesia. You want to forget about it. You want propofol, right? You do not want wealth. You want a bandage for wounds still bleeding inside your spirit. You do not want destiny. You want escape. Every manifestation you parade is counterfeit currency, printed on the press of your unresolved trauma. Somebody said, not everybody got trauma. Well, that's an argument for a lot of clinicians and psychologists. They will tell you, some, very few, I may add, believe that you're not born with an attachment style. Well, I know basic math. There's 4 attachment styles and only one of them is secure. The other 3 is insecure. And nobody's parent is perfect. And we get insecure attachment styles from our parentage. Now, if you look up the stats, it'll say, 50% of people are secure. Okay. I would beg to differ. I'm just going out on a limb. I'm going to say it again. Every manifestation you parade, the physical manifestation you parade is counterfeit currency printed on the press of your unresolved trauma. And you know it. Okay? And you know it. That's the big piece. How many partners must you consume before you admit that what you call intimacy is only camouflage for abandonment? How many dollars must you hoard before you confess that no vault can muffle the terror of your own unworthiness, guilt, and shame? How many rituals of attraction must fail before you realize the universe isn't ignoring you, it's indicting you? Here's the verdict. The cosmos is not your servant. It is your mirror, however. And the mirror does not lie to itself or you. It reflects the fractured you all day long, the unclaimed you, the unloved you by you. That's what it's mirroring back to you in every single experience. Until that self is faced, integrated, and crowned, every external gain will arrive hollow, applause without echo, kisses without anchor, abundance without nourishment. You stand guilty of self-betrayal. The punishment is not prison. It is the life you live now, an endless gnawing hunger in your spirit, endless chasing, even when you have things. Ooh, who am I talking to tonight? Even when you have what you said you wanted, that endless chasing is still there, endless proof of lack. But there's some good news. The sentence can be commuted if and only if you choose youification, manifesting the whole you, the naked you, the terrified and trembling version of yourself who no longer wants to hide. Until then, your manifestations are not blessings. They are funerals. And every time you celebrate them, you bury yourself a little deeper. When we come forward, the voice of reason. I'm going to the phone lines. We all over the country, but let me tell you, brothers, no profanity. No profanity on the air. Let's talk.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Tammy Eswick with BIN News Now.
At midnight, Donald Trump and Republicans shut the federal government down.
At midnight, the Democrats followed through on their threat to shut down the United States government.
It's the big story. Government shutdown. Democrats and Republicans can't even agree on who shut the government down. How are we going to get them to agree to a deal? Plus, the Supreme Court has agreed to hear arguments in the case against Black Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. But until the case heads to court, Cook gets to keep her job, according to the Supreme Court. Well, Sean Diddy Combs is expected to address the court during his sentencing hearing Friday. He also requested that he be able to wear street clothes rather than his jail jumpsuit. Prosecutors are pushing for an 11-year sentence. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Celebrating 100 years, Mount St. Mary's University LA is dedicated to moving your life and career forward. Earn your undergraduate or graduate degree and become unstoppable. Find out how at msmu.edu.
Hello, KBLA delegation. Tavis Smiley here. On Saturday, October 25th, LA Trade Tech becomes the epicenter of ideas that matter. The Left Coast Forum is bringing together voices that challenge, inspire, and illuminate, with keynote presentations from people like noted economist Richard Wolff, the man who breaks down capitalism in ways that make sense to working folk like you and me, and Dr. Cornel West will be there, the brilliant philosopher and activist who never stops fighting for justice and speaking truth to power and to the powerless, for that matter. So this isn't just another conference. This is where ideas get tested, where the conversations that shape our future begin. Multiple plenary sessions, dynamic speakers, real talk about the issues that impact our communities, and then some good food and a live band. Saturday, October 25th, LA Trade Tech, Left Coast Forum. The event is free and open to the public, but you must register at our KBLA1580.com website, where you can also peep the plenary topics. The future belongs to those who show up and engage. So don't just think about change, be part of the conversation that creates it. The Left Coast Forum is brought to you by the LA Progressive, the Empowerment Congress, Community Coalition, Partnership for Growth LA, Southwest Voter Registration Education Project, LA Care Health Plan, United Teachers Los Angeles, Black Progressive Action Coalition, St. John's Community Health, the National Lawyers Guild, the Weingart Foundation, and more. Space is limited, so if I were you, I'd register right now at KBLA1580.com. Your voice matters, your presence matters. We'll see you there.
When you turn to the Employment Development Department, we'll help you get there. Whether it's support for you and your family while you find a new job, or the resources to focus on your recovery after illness or injury, we can help you move forward. From support while you bond with your newborn, to helping serve your family while your partner serves our country. Your EDD. We'll help you get there. For more information, visit edd.ca.gov.
Lena Bloom for the Bail Project. Imagine you're stuck in a jail cell and you can't afford bail, and someone offers you a way out. Just plead guilty and you can go home and kiss your kids goodnight. What do? What thousands have. You plead guilty whether you are or not. Cash bail makes poverty a crime. That's why the Bail Project helps those who can't afford it while fighting to end cash bail. Because freedom should be free.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com. If you have a 2004 or newer vehicle that's out of warranty or about to be, Endurance is urgently notifying U.S. drivers about their low-cost vehicle coverage plan designed to save drivers thousands on rising vehicle repair costs. Those who qualify can pick their plan, coverage, and repair shop. Roadside service, towing, and rental cars included. All covered repairs get paid directly to the repair shop for you. Call now for your free quote. Call 800-373-7519. That's 800-373-7519.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. If you need help getting your resume in order, finding job training, or landing a job, we've got 3 great options for you. First, the City of Los Angeles has WorkSource centers across the area offering free job support. The California Workforce Development Board can help you with everything from GED prep to vocational training at no cost to you. On the federal level, the Department of Labor's American Job Centers offer a full range of services for job seekers and businesses alike. Visit careeronestop.org, or for more info, just call California's Help Center or visit cwdb.ca.gov or call 916-657-1440. For the City of Los Angeles programs, go to ewd.lacity.gov or call 213-744-7300. All these services are free to help you get your next job. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
So we often hear people complaining about priests. But I'm going to ask you something to think about. Why have some people become prey? P-R-E-Y. Why have some people become prey? Ask that question. When a lion goes hunting out in the wild, what does it look for? When any beast goes hunting, what does it look for? It looks for the weakest. It looks for someone that is sick, someone that is hurt, someone that is injured. They can smell it from the outside. So it's just like people that are spiritual people, priests. We can look at you and smell you when you're weak, when you're broken, when you're looking for something to fill a need that you can't feel yourself, when you're filled with trauma, with hurt, with pain, when you're looking for spiritual gratification, satisfaction, fulfillment, and someone is so hungry for it, they'll go to anybody and do anything. So you got to ask yourself, just like I was asked before by a priest, what are you doing to attract these kind of people? Everyone that seeks the services of a priest, you're responsible just as much as the priest is responsible. You're responsible for yourself more so than anyone to do your due diligence, do your research, ask your ancestors, ask other people.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the VOR, the Voice of Reason, live on KBLA Talk 1580. And the national discussion is about to begin. We're having a heavy conversation. The UifiCation, or I should say, UifiCation over manifestation. Manifestation or manifesting physical things. Wealth, and this isn't an indictment against wealth. We're really talking about manifesting you first. So the things you acquire have a different kind of meaning. How many people are they get their sense of self from what they have? I've seen a lot of people. Hell, that's 90s and early 2000s hip-hop. Everybody was talking about their rims. Everybody's talking about their cars. Everybody talking about the ice on their neck and wrist. That's what made them who they are. That's their sense of self is attached to that. Do you understand? UifiCation over manifestation. Manifest the whole you first. Or external manifestations will be rendered just funerals for the unmanifested self. Could you argue that this is Diddy, who's fighting for his freedom? He amassed the entire world, billionaire status, correct? But whatever was in his spirit that was unreconciled, that was unloved, unnoticed, unappreciated, did it not seep out into his world? Did he not weaponize his immense power? All right, we're about to get to the phone lines. We lost one. Call back. The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. Clifton. Yo, get back in here, Clifton. The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. We're going to go to Black Mac from Dallas, Texas. I must urge everyone, please, no profanity. Talk to me. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic, Black Mac?
Peace, Big Zo. Man, you cutting me deep, big dog.
Why?
You like
what? Why? What did I do?
No. This is no offense. I mean, like when I say timing is crazy, I was listening to Brother Rich's live, and it just shut off on YouTube all of a sudden. I kicked back into YouTube. Your live is in, and then I looked at the comments. It said "F it then." I just called in, man, and I was gonna ask you what the topic was, and then I just started listening to you while the commercials was rolling. that's my exact state right now. Like, I took the job in Dallas. Money is up. Portfolio, even though the market is going down, portfolio up. Paying out dividends, crazy. Got the dream car, 2010 Camaro SS stick shift is beautiful.
Come on, baby. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then the skill set, the poetry, bussin'. The artwork, bussin'. Up 3,000 on the side, all cash, no tax. You know what I mean? But I don't even got the strength to paint no more, man. I ain't even touched the brush in months. I ain't touched the pen in months. The vision's still there, the skill's still there, but it's just not even the same no more, man. And I can get I can get bodies, I can get the numbers, but nothing sticks. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like I'm playing chess against myself, trying to duck the wreck that's coming. You know what I mean?
And let me just say this, man. Let me just say, quiet is kept. Nobody knows this. But I'm an artist too. I paint and draw and do all of that. I never talk about it. But let me just say, have you ever tried to paint or create a piece of art that represented your wound, your emptiness, your brokenness?
Hey, this is the bar right here. I only put it in the backgrounds. The foreground picture has nothing to do with it. So it's like everything everybody's looking at and everything everybody loves, much like myself, is just the outside layer that I let them see. But the background, you know, red and blacks, dark, earth tone sometimes, but rocky, violent, you know what I mean? Abstract wise. And it always frames, this is crazy, it always frames the foreground picture. You know what I mean?
This is wild. This art is a conduit to individuation, to youification, to accepting your whole self. Why not use your God-given gift to help bring those wounds into light?
How?
Paint them, draw them, illustrate them. You said it's already integrated in certain pieces of work, right?
Yeah, by accident, on purpose.
Bring it out to the forefront. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Black Mac from Dallas is on fire tonight. Hey, if you want to get involved, all you got to do is call me, 1-800-920-1580.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Yo, this is Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I got another incredible black-owned business for you. Your podcast deserves more than a closet and a prayer. It deserves a green screen that makes your haters jealous. Do you need 4K so crisp you can see their ego? Mics that catch whispers and rants? Hey, a stage that turns Aunt Mildred into Beyonce. Listen, all you got to do is check out onestream.tv, Inglewood Studio Playground, where backyard dreams get VIP upgrades. They've got cameras, mics, stages, step and repeat, everything you need. Lights that flatter people who never get flattering. They got all you need to produce the podcast of your dreams. Listen, their rates are as low as $75 an hour. Yes, really. Swing by 740 Centinela Ave. Call 323-296-4444. Once again, that's 323-296-4444. Trust me, my brother Mike will take care of you. OneStream.tv.
I'm talking lights, camera, action.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you, when we fight, we win. The Youth Justice Coalition is challenging America's addiction to incarceration and discrimination. YJC works to dismantle policies leading to mass incarceration, law enforcement violence, and the school-to-prison pipeline. Their approach, transformative justice, community intervention, free LA high school, legal defense, and system monitoring. YJC promotes safety without relying on prisons. Their goal, prevent system contact and help people exit the system through direct action, advocacy, and education. Want to get involved or need help? Call 323-235-4243. That's 323-235-4243. Join YJC in creating change. When we fight, we win. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice for justice. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Yeah.
Where
California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Nah, Andy, wait, stop. Stop. Just hold on. I gotta just say, that latest Snoop Dogg, we playing all the instrumentals from the Missionary album. My goodness, the beats are crazy. Can you just play that again one more again? One time, bring it back to the top, okay? What in the world?
Ori is your spiritual head, your higher consciousness, the creator and dispenser of your destiny, your inner spirit, your God self. It is where thoughts and emotions merge to become wisdom. Ori is the most efficient and highest level of communication between Olodumare and all his creations. Ori is the most important mediator and facilitator between the spirit realm and this 3D reality. Ifa, the voice and wisdom of Olodumare, teaches us that before we venerate any other deity, we must venerate our Ori, our creator, our personal creator. Your Ori is the creator of and cannot be separated from your destiny. In order for your potential to be realized, it must come through your Ori. You can literally start today.
Man, there's so much knowledge about spirituality all over the world, from ancient times up until now. And I'm bringing all of this from every belief system: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Taoism, Shinto, everything. Everybody gets spotlight, right? Ifa, West African belief systems. I'm bringing it here because we need a different perspective. And that's just the spiritual, metaphysical side. Then there's the clinical side. We Gabor Mate, Kyle Cease, Krishnamurti, Babette Rothschild, Ross Rosenberg. We can go on and on and on. We're bringing all of these layers and nuances together, right? So that there could be a broader understanding of why we relate the way we relate. And tonight's topic is a big conversation. We are hell-bent on manifestation. You see manifestation stuff all over the place. Hey, manifest a new boo. Manifest your dream girl. Manifest your dream house. Listen to this meditation, and it's got binaural beats, and everybody want to manifest something. But nobody wants to acknowledge that the desire to manifest something comes from scarcity. What scarcity? The scarcity associated with your knowledge of yourself. So if I go get something to put it, right, where I think something is missing, do you see? You know what's missing. That last clip, by the way, was Nia Jazin, and he was talking about the West African concept of Ori. Ori is your head. Conceptualize it this way. There is a chord where your soft spot is, right? There's an etheric, energetic cord, West Africans might believe this, that connects you to God. The direct umbilical cord to God. It's called Ori, means head. Many of us don't know that. We know nothing of us. The youification is lost in favor of manifestation. Now, we were on the phone with Black Mac from Dallas, Texas. He was cooking, and I wanted to get his final thought because he really summarized tonight's topic in such a succinct way. And he was talking about his own personal experience with his art, and I'm trying to urge him to youify his art. Talk to me, brother.
I'm still here, bro. I'm just still trying to figure it out. You said paint it.
Yes. Can you envision it?
Yeah, in several ways.
Wait, let's stop and do this.
Yeah.
Can you go back in a moment and think about a time when you weren't cared for, when you were mishandled, when you were hurt, when you were wounded? What does that feeling look like from an artistic perspective? Talk to me.
Now looking back, a lot of red, a lot of jagged edges, hands off type thing. I can't even explain it. A lot of just like metaphors for what it really was. And it was basically either parents or caretakers that were juggling feeding us and trying to survive and trying to be themselves and also trying to be the role that we were looking up to. You know what I mean? Being mom, being dad, but still not being their self.
Right.
And dealing with whatever they got. That's me looking back. But back then, looking forward, I'm talking a lot of black, a lot of grays, a lot of I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm lost.
I got three things I got three things I want you to paint.
What's up?
Can you paint the image of forgiveness, grace, and letting go?
Man, I just asked my brother that he conducts Bible study not even a week ago what grace even means.
Come on, let's investigate. This is how you unify, the unification over manifestation. We can manifest all kind of stuff. We want to manifest a car. We want to manifest a house. But let me tell you something. It'll all turn to ash if you don't unify. Unify with the you're unproud of. Bring it to the forefront, brother. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's wild. Like just like you said, that mirror, man, it's a dirty mirror I don't want to look into, man.
Yes, but if you look into it, you might find the art. You might find the image I'm asking you to paint. Do you see?
Yeah.
When you look
in my
into
mind,
it,
right?
when you look into it, don't judge it, don't condemn it. Try to stay as objective as you can. And if you can find love in your heart for the wound, it'll open up. The tension will release. Does that make sense?
It does, but right now, I'm still trying to blame others.
Nah.
The visions I'm seeing are others' task. You know what I mean?
That's feeding
my
the
role
wound.
in it.
That's feeding the wound.
Mm.
You got to starve it of the junk food you're giving it, which is blame, which is why didn't you do a better job? You got to change its diet. You're giving it attention already. It's unbeknownst to you. Now you have to give it a different type of diet, a diet of empathy, a diet of compassion. Do you understand?
I actually do. Embodying and experiencing some of the things that happen to me actually doing them. You mean not to the extent, but just an experience in those positions. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been divorced, but my last breakup felt like one.
Me too. Come on. Me too.
No, I was with you when that went down, bro. I love the Zoe show. I've been watching you since Mansions, big dog.
Yeah.
I'm actually proud of you from coming up out of that.
Come on, man.
Walking with us through it. You walked with us through it.
Yeah.
And I was even watching your morning minutes this morning.
Yes, sir.
And how you caught yourself getting angry, and you was like, nah, I got to let that go. That's me. Trying to control it, and then you just kept pressing through it.
See?
I was like, man, this man's be on it, man. Like, not just preaching it.
So we got three.
And then boom.
We got 3 pieces of art, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna send them to you too, man. I'm gonna send them to your email.
I want to see it, all right? Hey, guess what you just did, Black Mac?
What I do, big dog?
Man, you just brought Dallas, Texas in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. The first hour is gone. But guess what? We going to Pittsburgh when we come forward.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Tammy Eswick with BIN News Now.
At midnight, Donald Trump and Republicans shut the federal government down.
At midnight, the Democrats followed through on their threat to shut down the United States government.
It's the big story. Government shutdown. Democrats and Republicans can't even agree on who shut the government down. How are we going to get them to agree to a deal? Plus, the Supreme Court has agreed to hear arguments in the case against Black Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. But until the case heads to court, Cook gets to keep her job, according to the Supreme Court. Well, Sean Diddy Combs is expected to address the court during his sentencing hearing.